Hi there. Welcome. Come on in and get yourself nice and comfortable. And how are you today? Okay. Well, I have here on my clipboard an awful lot of tests for you to complete today. So, hope you've plenty of stamina. I've got here a cognitive assessment to begin with, followed by a perception test, followed by a focus test, followed by a Rorschach test, and to finish off with an intuition test. Are you ready? Well, I would suggest getting yourself as comfortable as you can. I will talk you through every stage of the tests, so you don't need to worry about remembering anything unless I'm asking you specifically to remember words and things like that. So are you ready to start with a cognitive assessment? What I'm going to do is take a mixture of questions. There are A and B tests. I'm going to take a mixture of both to ask you to begin with. If there's anything you're not sure of, just ask and I can clarify. And if at any point you'd like to stop, then please let me know, okay? Fantastic, then we'll get started. So, the first thing I'd like you to do is, I've printed this off onto a larger piece of paper for you. What we're going to do first is move from letters to numbers. So you'll see on here, the first part has been filled in for you. So we'll go from 1 to A to 2, and then a letter and a number and a letter and a number in ascending order. So if you tell me where we need to go, I will draw it in for you. Is that okay? Fantastic. So we've got 1, A, 2. Where do we go from there? So to B. Where then? To 3, that's right. Where from there? That's right, to C down at the bottom. Doing very well, good start. From C, good, to 4. From 4, yes, that's right, to D. From D, where would you like to go next? Good. Up to 5. And finally, only one place left to go. That's right, to E. So 1A, 2B, 3C, 4D, 5E. Well done. Up and running on the tests. What I'll do, I'll put the original page back so I can make some notes as we go. This is going to be a very chunky report when it's done. Fantastic. Next, I'm going to read you a list of words. And what I would like you to do is remember them. So I'm going to ask you first to remember them straight away, and then I'll be asking again in a few minutes if you can recall them. There are 5 in total. Is that okay? Great. So your first word is face. Your second word is velvet. Your third word is church. Your fourth word is daisy. And your fifth word is red. So, can you remember all of those for me? Fantastic, well done. So try and keep those in your mind if you can, and a few minutes from now we'll come back and see if we can remember them still. But it really is no problem if you can't, okay? Next, I'm going to read you out a list of numbers, and I would simply like you to read them back to me, please. Is that okay? Great. So, your first numbers are 2, 1, 8, 5, 4. Can you repeat those back for me, please? Good. A shorter sequence for you now. The next numbers are 7, 4, 2. Can you repeat those back for me? Thank you. And then in reverse order. So your next sequence is 2, 4, 7. Good. Now this time I'm going to read you the numbers, and then I would like you to repeat them back to me, but in reverse. So if I said 1, 2, you would say 2, 1. Is that okay? This one is very tricky, so please don't worry if you can't remember. Okay, here we go. So 2, 1, 8, 5, 4. Fantastic. Well done. Next, what I'm going to do is read you out some letters. And every time you hear the letter A, I'd like you to let me know. So you can either raise your hand, give me a wave, you can say yes, anything like that, anything to let me know when you hear the letter A. Is that okay? Great. So here we go. F, B, A, C, M, N, A. Good, well done. A. Yes, that's right. J, K, L, B, A. Good. F, A. Well done. K, D, E, A. Yes, that's right. A. Right again, well done. A. Yes, that's 3 in a row. J, A. Good. M, O, F, A. Good. A. Yes, that's right. B. Good. Well done. How was that? Did you find that okay? High levels of concentration still. Fantastic. What we're going to do next is, starting with the number 100, I would like you to count back in sevens, please. And we're going to do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So 100 take 7 is? Take 7 from that, please. And again, take 7 from that answer, please. Good. Another 7, please. One more time. Take 7 from that answer for me. Fantastic. So, what I would like you to do now is I'm going to read out a sentence and I would just like you to repeat it back. Simple as that. First sentence is, I only know that John is the one to help today. Can you repeat that back to me, please? That's great. And the next one is, the cat always hid under the couch when dogs were in the room. Could you repeat that back to me, please? Fantastic. Next, you have a minute to complete this particular task. What I would like you to do is give me as many words as you can that begin with the letter F. As you shout them out, I'll just be making a note of how many rather than the actual words. So when you're ready, your minute starts now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good. Yep. Mm-hmm. Don't worry if you start to run out of words, just as many as you can. Mm-hmm. Good, almost there. 10 seconds left. And that's your time. Well done. How did you find that? Did it get trickier as it went on? Were you surprised? Did you know more than you thought? Not as many as you thought? Next, I would like you to tell me the similarity between two objects, please. So, for example, if I said to you banana and orange, you might say fruit, you might say healthy foods, colourful foods, things like that. Is that okay? Great. So, the first one is train and bicycle. What's the association there? Fantastic. And the next one, slightly trickier, is watch and ruler. What's the association there? Okay. Fantastic. Next, do you remember those words we remembered earlier? As many of the 5 as you can, please. Yep. Mm-hmm. Good. Well done. Next, a little orientation exercise for you. Could you tell me the date, please? The day, the month, and the year, please. Mm-hmm. And tell me where we are right now, the name of this building. And which city are we in? Fantastic. Okay, take this first sheet off the clipboard. We're well away now, and we're looking at the second part of the test. The second part of the test begins very much like the first. We are matching numbers to dots this time rather than letters. So, I'll show you what we're talking about here. So if you see, the number 1 goes to 1 dot, the number 2 goes to 2 dots, and so on. Does that make sense? Great. So, again, if you tell me where to go, and I will fill it in for you. So, 1 goes to 1 dot, which is there. 2 goes to 2 dots, which is there. Where next? Yeah, to 3. That's right. And where do we go from there? That's right, 3 dots at the bottom. Good. And from there? Good, up to 4. And from the number 4. Yes, that's right, 4 dots just there. And from the 4 dots. Yes, that's right, to the number 5. From the number 5, where next? Good, to the 5 dots. From the 5 dots, where next? Good, to the number 6. And finally, from the number 6, where next? Good, to the 6 dots. So, is that correct? Have I drawn in what you described to me? Yep. Fantastic. So, get rid of this and go back to the question sheet. Doing very well. So, what we're going to do next is another maths type question. So, provide 3 ways to pay using $1 bills, $5 and $10. How many ways can you make 13, please? Yes? Good. Yes. Yep, that's great. Well done. Okay. Next, what I would like you to do, it's a 1-minute timer again, but this time I would like you to name as many fruits as you can, please. When you're ready, your minute starts now. Yep. Good. Yep. Good. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Good. Any more? We can leave it there, no problem at all. Well done. That was a lot of different fruit. Next, I would like you to take a look at a picture, and it's lots of different items jumbled up. And what I would like you to do is just tell me what it is you can see, which objects you can make out. Is that okay? It doesn't matter if you don't get them all, doesn't matter if you can't see any. Just interested to see what you can pick out of the image. Okay? Great. Here we go. So tell me, what can you see? Mm-hmm. You're good. Mm-hmm. Yep. Good. That's right. Good. Anything else? Yep. Is that everything? Fantastic. Okay. So, back to the main sheet. Out of interest, there were scissors, a t-shirt, a banana, a lamp, a candle, a watch, a cup, a leaf, a key, and a spoon. That was tricky, wasn't it? Next, another larger image for you. This one should be much easier. What I'd like you to do is name the animals that you can see here, please. So, this one. Good. This one. Yep. This one. Great. This one. Yeah, fantastic. Well done. Couple more, and then you are thoroughly tested cognitively. What I'm going to do now is show you a list of numbers, and as I read them out, I would like you to tell me which numbers are in circles. So when I read out a number and you can see it's in a circle, let me know. So once again, give me a wave, say yes, anything like that. Okay? Fantastic. So, here's your list. Here we go. So, 1. Good, well done. 5. 8. Yes, that's right. 3. 9. 2. Good, well done. 0. 3. Good. 9. Yes. 4. That's right. 0. 2. 1. 6. Good. 8. 7. Yes, that's right. 4. 6. 7. 5. Good. Well done. And the last test, just to make it a little trickier, is one more list of numbers, but this time I would like you to stop me when there is a number in a circle or a square. So looking out for two different shapes this time. Is that okay? Okay, so here's your list. Ready? Circles and squares. 3, 8, good. 5, 1, 3, good. 0, 2, good, well done, that's the first square. 9, yes, that's right. 2, 0, good. 4, 9, good, well done. 7, 8, good. 6, 1, good. 5, yes, that's right. 7, 6, 4. 1, good. 5, yes, that's right. 8, 3, 9, good. 2, 0, 3, 9, good. 4, yes, that's right. 0, 2, good. 1, yes. 6, 8, good. 7, 4, that's right. 6, 7, well done. 5, good, well done. Back to the main sheet there. How was that? Was everything okay? Yeah. Fill these numbers results in for you. Anything you would like me to note before we move away from cognition and on to perception? Okay. I'm going to be typing for quite some time, I think. So next we move on to perception. So this is more about how your brain is interpreting the things around you, the things you hear, the things you see, things like that. We're going to look at what you can hear and what you can see. We're going to look at how well you can estimate things, how well you can recognise common objects, having a look at some other pictures, having a look at some colours, and then we'll just be checking your field of view as well. Is that okay? Great. What I'd like to do first is just make some sounds, just some little clicking sounds in your left and your right ear. And I would just like you to tell me which ear is picking up the sound more loudly. So which side is it coming from? Is that okay? Fantastic. So for this one, your eyes can sit this one out. No more looking at things, reading things, things like that. So what I'd like you to do, please, is close your eyes. Here we go, yep. Close those eyes. Okay, so eyes closed for me, listening which side the clicking is coming from. So, left or right? Good, and again, left or right? Fantastic, we'll do that a few more times. Ready? Left or right? Yep. Good, a couple more. Left or right? Left or right? Good. You can open your eyes. Well done. I'm going to do the same now, but with your ears. So what I'm going to do is strike this tuning fork and put it to each of your ears. And all I need you to do is tell me if it sounds the same in both ears. You can keep your eyes open for this one. You ready? Okay, here we go. That's the right ear, and then in the left ear. Ready? Okay. So how did that sound? Similar in both ears? Okay. Next, I'm going to read you out some pairs of words, and I would like you to tell me if they sound the same or if they sound different. So if they rhyme or if they don't, essentially. Is that okay? Okay. So, your first words are grow and glow. Same or different? Soak and cloak. Cut and kick. Hot and not. Pick and hut. Days and haze. Hook and took. Load and bay. Mail and sail. Hay and road. Jump and bump. Map and lap. Ball and fall. Good. Well done. Was that all okay? Okay. Next, we're going to look at some estimation. The whole point of this is to just look at your process, so it doesn't matter if it's wide of the mark. These questions aren't designed to put an immediate answer into your head. So think quickly and give me a rough guess, even if you think it's miles off. Is that okay? Okay. So, how many cars can park at your local supermarket? Okay. How many minutes are there in 12 years? And how many people in the world are asleep right now? I don't have the answers. Then a little maths, for which I apologise. Maths is certainly not my strong suit, and estimating maths, I would imagine I'm even worse. However, again, just a guess. I'm just interested to see where those guesses are, okay? Great. So, 13,254 divided by 0.7. If you're not sure, any guess? Your next one is 1,298 add 6,389. Easier to estimate that one. Your next one is 8,243 take away 1,444. Great. Your next one is 2,326 times 55. Your next one is 9.5 times 6.6. And finally, the final maths question. 42.1 times 11.4. Fantastic. Thank you very much. What I'm going to do next is show you some objects on some cards. They're very common objects, things that we would see all the time. And I would simply like you to tell me what they are. Is that okay? Fantastic. So, here's your first one. Ready? So, tell me, what is this? Good. Next, tell me, what is this? Well done. Next. That's what yours looks like. Lots of ticks. Next. Good, well done. And the next one. You could take pumpkin or jack-o'-lantern for that one. Next. Good. And the next one. Good. 3 more. Next. Good. Here we go. Well done. Last one. Good. Well done. How was that? Yep. Great. What I'd like to do next is move on now to some spatial awareness. To show you this little chart here. So, the direction of the arrows dictate what colour they are. So if it's pointing this way, it's red. If it's pointing that way, it's blue. If it's pointing up, it's yellow. And if it's pointing down, it's black. And what I'm going to do is point to some of these, and you need to tell me what colour the arrow should be. If you're a gamer, this should be quite easy. Are you okay with all those instructions? Yes? Good. So, let's start with this one. What colour should that one be? Good, that's right. And this one here. Yes, well done. This one. Very good. This one here. Fantastic. This one. Good, a few more. This one. Good. This one. Yes, last couple. This one. Good. And the last one. This one here. Very good. Well done. Make a note there. How was that? Did you find it difficult? Did it get easier as you went along? Fantastic. Next, I would like to look at your visual perception. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some shapes, but they are half finished. So I need you to look at them and tell me, when it has a mirrored half, what shape it would be. Is that okay? Great. So we'll start with this one. So if the other half, if it was mirrored, what shape would that be? Yep, that would be a square. That's right. There's 3 more. So, next. So if that shape was mirrored, what shape would it be? Yeah, that's right, that would be a circle. Same thing again, so if this was mirrored or flipped, what shape would we have? That's right, a triangle. And the last one, a little trickier. If this shape was flipped, mirrored, what shape would it be? That's right, it would be a heart shape. How was that? Were any of those tricky for you? Okay. Next, I have some pencils here, and I would like you to tell me which of the pencil colours is lighter, please. There's just 2 lots. So, which is lighter? That's right, well done. And again for me, one more time. Which is lighter? Yes, that's right. What was that? Any problems discerning between the 2 colours? Okay. Lastly, I'd like to look at the width of field view that you have before we move on to some focus tests. what that involves is this pen light. I'll show you how bright it is, like that. And what I'm going to do is introduce the light from the corners of your peripheral vision. And I need you to tell me when you can see the light. So you need to look straight ahead at me. I'll be introducing the light from all over the place. Just tell me when you can see it. Is that okay? Great. So, looking straight at me. Ready? Okay, here we go. Good. See that? Yeah, just let me know when you can see it. Good. Good. Well done. Look at me, blink if you need to. Good. Yeah. Good. Yep. Yep. Good. Yes, well done. Yeah. Good. Couple more. Yeah. Oh, excuse my shoulder. Good. Well done. Same thing again, but this time with my fingers, so there'll be no brightness this time. So looking at me, when you see my fingers, just let me know, okay? Ready? Okay, here we go. Good. Well done. Good. Well done. Good. Yep. Good. Well done. Couple more. Good. Yes. Well done. Yep. Good. Well done. My shoulders, apologies. Was that all okay? Was it harder to tell when it was coming in from the left eye or right eye, or was it broadly similar? Yeah. Fantastic. Well, what I'd recommend before we move on to these focus tests is you just give those eyes a good rest from all those lights and concentrating, and then we'll have a go at some focus tests. So, once again, close those eyes for me. Eyes rested. There is some following the light in the focus tests, but that comes right at the end, so you don't need to worry about that for now. How are you feeling? Exhausted yet from all these tests? Once again, let me know if you need a quick break. We can always just stop for a moment. That's absolutely fine. So what we're looking at now is, rather than how your brain is processing information, we're looking at how well you can stay focused on particular tasks. So this will involve having to concentrate on things, this will involve looking at memory, things like that. Is that okay? Wonderful. So we're going to start the focus tests with a version of what's called the Stroop test. And I'm going to show you a list, a little closer here, of words, and they're all colours, as you can see. And all the colours are written in different colours. And we're going to read them through twice. I'll grab my pen so I can point. The first time we're going to read the word, and the second time we're going to read the colour. Okay. The second time will be a little trickier, but on either read through, if you make any mistakes, it's not a problem at all. Okay? Great. So, reading the words to begin with. Ready? Here we go. Good. Well done. Good. Well done. So the same thing again, only this time I'd like you to read the colour of the word. So for example, for this one, you would say blue. Is that okay? Okay, here we go. Ready? Okay. Good. Well done. It's trickier, isn't it? Good. Almost there. Well done. How was that? Second read through trickier than the first? It does require a lot of focus, that second read through. Next, following a few instructions. So, I'm going to tell you where I'd like you to look. Up, down, left, right, things like that. Keep your head nice and still for me. I'd just like to be looking at your eyes to see if you're following the instructions correctly. Okay? So, when you're ready, look left for me. Back to centre. Good. Look right for me. Back to centre. Good. Look down for me. And back to centre. Look up for me. Back to centre, well done. Look up and to the left for me. Good. Look right for me. Look down and to the left for me. Back to centre. Look left for me, please. Look up and right for me. Look down and right for me. Back to centre. Look left. Back to centre. Good, well done. Close your eyes. And open. Well done. How was that? Was that difficult to follow? Was it quite easy? Did you have to think hard? Did you have to work hard to stay focused. Okay. Okay. Next we're going to do some number sequences like we did in the cognitive test, if you can remember that far back. All I'd like you to do is read them out for me and then immediately read them backwards. So if I say to you 1, 2, 3, you'll need to say to me 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Again, these go up to 5 digits. And if at any point you can't remember, just say, that's absolutely fine, take a guess, and we can move on. It's no problem at all. Again, designed to be difficult because you need to focus. Okay. Great, so your first numbers are 4, 3, 8. Good. Your next numbers are 6, 2, 1. Good, well done. Going up to 4 digits now, your numbers are 7, 1, 1, 4. Good. 3, 0, 5, 2. Well done. And then up to 5 digits. So 3, 7, 1, 6, 9. Good. Your final set of 5 digits are 9, 2, 5, 0, 6. Good, well done. So how was that? Was anything tricky? I would imagine it got trickier as the number sequence got longer. Okay. Next, what I'm going to do is show you some pictures of some shapes. And what you'll need to do is remember the colour of the shapes. So I'll show you them first, and then I will ask you what colour they were. Okay, so here's your first one. So first, you have a red circle. Next, and get it the right way round, you have a yellow pentagon. Following that, you have, try holding it this way so you can see the colour better, a pink triangle. A pink, I said triangle, it's a rectangle, my apologies. I was too busy trying to show you the colour, this pink rectangle. So if you get that one wrong, that's my fault. Apologies. Pink rectangle. Next, there's no way I can get this one wrong. It's a black square. A black square. Here's the triangle, and the triangle is blue, unlike the pink rectangle. And finally, it's a grey star. A grey star. Okay, so let's have a go at remembering the colour of these shapes. Let's start with that triangle. What colour is the triangle? That's right, the triangle is blue. Following that, the rectangle. What colour is the rectangle? Yes, the rectangle is pink. Next, what colour is the pentagon? The pentagon is yellow. What colour is the star? The star is grey. What colour is the circle? The circle is red. And finally, what colour is the square? The square is black. So, my mistakes aside, how easy was that to remember? Did you use any kind of strategies to remember? Okay. Next, I'm going to read you out 5 sentences, and I'd like you to repeat them back. Now, they do make sense, but they're not regular sentences, so all you need to do is listen carefully and repeat the words back. Is that okay? Great. So your first sentence is, the wide road shimmered in the hot sun. Repeat that back for me. Fantastic. Your next sentence is, the blue fish swam in the tank. Good. Your next sentence is, the play began as soon as we sat down. Good. Your next sentence is, 2 plus 7 is less than 10. Good. And your final sentence is, type out 3 lists of orders. Great. Any problems with any of those sentences at all? Okay. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to show you a grid. And what I'd like you to do is focus on the dot at the centre of the grid. And I'm interested to know if at any point you can't see the dot anymore, or if any of the edge of the grid disappears from your vision. Okay? So, here's the grid for you to take a look at. Here's the dot at the centre. I'd like you to focus on. Just focus for a few seconds for me, and then we'll talk about if anything disappeared from view or not. So as you were looking at that dot, how easy was it to remain focused on the dot? Were you fighting against a mind wanting to wander, or was it okay as it was a short period of time? Okay. And did the dot disappear at any point, or did the edges of the grid disappear at any point? Okay. What I'm going to do next is show you some pictures. Well, one will be a number and the other will be some dots like on a dice, or like on dominoes perhaps, because it does go over 6. And what I'd like you to do to begin with, please, is I would like you to tell me what number you can see. So ignore the dots and just read out the number for me, please. So let me give you an example. Tell me the number. 10, that's right. Okay, let's do this a few more times. So looking for the number. Ready? Okay, whoops. Here we go. Good, well done. Yes, that's right. Well done. A few more. Good. Yes, that's right. A couple more. Good. Last one. That's right. Now, quickly for me, tell me how many dots rather than the number. Ready? Good. Well done. That's right. Let's do a few more. Good. Good, well done. Yes, a couple more. Yes. Last one. Good. Well done. So tell me, how easy was it, firstly, following the instruction of whether to name numbers or dots, and secondly, how easy was it to flip between naming the number and then having to name the dots? Okay. Great. Now we're going to use the pen light again. But this time, rather than looking at periphery and things like that, we're going to follow the light, and then we are not going to follow the light. Then I'm going to spell out some letters and numbers using the light, and you need to follow along and see if you can guess those letters and numbers. Is that okay? Great, here we go. So, to begin with your eyes, please, follow the light. Good. Well done. Good. Keep those eyes trained on this light. Wherever it goes, you need to follow it. Well done. Stay focused on the light. Good, almost there. Well done. Have a quick blink. I know that light can be quite bright if your eyes are on it for any amount of time. All okay? Fantastic. Now we're going to do the opposite. So, do whatever you like with your eyes, other than closing them. Do not follow the light. Ready? Okay, so your focus needs to be absolutely elsewhere. Wherever the light is going, do not follow that light with your eyes. You can look away, you can look in the opposite direction, but do not look at the light. Put your focus elsewhere. Good, well done. Carry on not focusing on the light. Remembering to not look at it. Ensuring you look anywhere else but where that light's heading. And it is heading all over the place. But you're good at focusing on the task in hand and not following the light. Well done. Have another good blink, because even though you weren't looking directly at the light, it was still all around. How did you find that? Yeah. Okay. Right. Next, I'm going to draw 2 numbers with the pen light, and I'd like you to tell me which numbers. Okay? Great, here we go. Nice, easy one to start with. Ready? Okay. What number was that? Yes, that's right. Next one. Ready? Here we go. Let me draw that one again for you. What number was that? Good. Next I have 4 letters, and that will bring us to the end of the focus test, ready to move on to the Rorschach test. However, 4 letters before we can do that. So here's your first one. Ready? Okay, here we go. Draw that one for you again. What letter was that? Good. The next one. And again. What letter was that? Fantastic. The next letter. Ready? And again. What letter was that? Good. And finally, one more time. What letter was that? Good, well done. So, how easy was it to stay focused on the letters and numbers that I was drawing? Great. Fantastic. Well, what we're going to do next is we are going to do a Rorschach test, which is also known as the inkblot test. So I'll be showing you a few different pictures and you'll be telling me what comes to mind when you look at those pictures. Again, there are no right and wrong answers. However, it is going to need the use of your eyes. So as before, as you've had these lights in your eyes and you've been following lights around, I would suggest you just close those eyes for a few seconds. Ready? Okay. Close those eyes for me. Eyes all rested. No bright lights this time, but still a little concentration. The best way to do this is to begin by just clearing your mind if that's possible. If you'd like, just take this time to take a few deep breaths. Put out of your mind all those tests you've already done and don't think about the final test to come, just thinking about this test. So while you do that, have you heard of the Rorschach or inkblot test before? What I'll do, there are 10 different pictures. I'm going to show them to you. Some are black and white, some are black and red, and some have lots of colours in them. And once you've had a look, I'm going to ask you what you saw in the picture. And it can be absolutely anything. There is no correct answer, there is no incorrect answer. It's simply what you see. What I do with that information afterwards is I can analyse what it is you've seen and tell you a little more, perhaps about your personality because of it. But that will go in the report at the end. But for now, are you ready to start? Fantastic. So, here's your first picture. I would also say, if you would like me to rotate the picture at all, if you'd like to see it on its side or upside down, I can do that as well. Okay, so here is your first picture. Here it is on the side. And the other way. So whichever makes the most sense to you. I will apologise for my shoulders throughout this. So tell me, what did you see? What did that remind you of? Okay. Okay. Ready for the next one? Okay, here we go. So, on the side, And the other way. So, what did you see on that picture? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, don't worry if I'm scribbling more than you're saying, I'm just adding my own notes to that. Mm-hmm. Okay. The third picture. Ready? Okay, here we go. On the side. And the other way. What did you see that time? Mm-hmm. Okay. Ready for the next picture. Okay, here we go. On the side. Other way. My shoulders, I am sorry. What did you see that time? Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay. Okay to carry on. Good. Next picture. Ready? Okay, here we go. On the side. Other way. Okay. What did you see that time? Mm-hmm. Whilst we don't compare your results to other people's results, most people see a bat or some flying insect for that one. Next. Ready? Okay, here we go. On the side. Other way. What did you see that time? Sorry, say that last part again. I was busy scribbling. Okay. Great. Ready for the next picture? Okay, here we go. On the side. Other way. Tell me what you saw. Mm-hmm. I see rabbits on that one, just out of interest. So next, our final three are lots of colours, multicoloured. Ready for the first one? Okay, here we go. On the side. Other way. What did you see that time? Mm-hmm. Okay. That's great. Often people see very different things when we move from the black and red images onto the multicoloured. Next, the penultimate one. You ready? Okay, here we go. On the side. And other way. What did you see that time? Mm-hmm. Okay. Ready for the last one. This one is perhaps the most intricate of all the designs, but let's see what you see. Ready? Okay, here we go. On the side. Other way. There we go. So, final card, what did you see? Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's all of them. Did any come as a surprise to you? Was there anything in there that you thought, that's interesting? Anything you perhaps weren't expecting to see? I've administered this test an awful lot, and I have to say, there are answers that come up all the time that I haven't heard before, as well as common answers to things. So when I talked about the bat or the flying insect, there's often not much deviation from that, but people can see all things from flowers to weapons to landmarks to all sorts, you name it. And there's also an age variation in there as well. However, you don't need to worry about that. All you need to know is I'll take these answers and when I produce the report, let you know what they mean. Did you enjoy that test? Great. Well, we're coming up now to our final test. And our final test will look at your intuition. How intuitive are you? How good is that gut feel? Are you a little psychic? Are you a little bit magic? Well, I've got some tests for you and we'll find out. But one more time, I'd like you to just rest those eyes for me because you've been using them a lot to interpret what you've been seeing in front of you. So just quickly for me one more time, close those eyes. So here we are, final test. And we'll begin with the original test of someone's psychic abilities. They are Zener cards. If you've seen them before, seen the film Ghostbusters, you'll be very aware of them. There are different shapes, which I will show you in a moment. And then what I will do is hold up a card. And you will need to tell me what shape you think is on the other side of the card. I will be focusing on that shape. You need to try and read my mind. It shouldn't be too difficult. I am an open book. So, would you like to see these shapes? So there are 5 in total. So there is a circle, a square, a star, a cross, and some wavy lines. I'll show you those again, and I'm quite proud of myself for naming the correct shapes this time. So, a circle, a square, a star, a cross, and some wavy lines. So let's have a go, shall we? Tell me, what shape is on the other side of this card? Did you say square? saying square very loudly in your direction. Okay, let's do some more then. How about this time? What shape is on the other side of this card? Did you say star? And again, what shape is on the other side of this card? Got it locked in. Did you say cross? And again, what's on the other side of this card? Are you sure? Did you say circle? Have you got them all right? Is it making you start to question, am I magic? See if you can keep it going. How about now? What's on the other side of this card? Did you say square? And now, when I flip this card over, what shape is going to be on the other side? Wavy lines, right? Let's do a couple more. See if you can get the whole set. Are you on a roll? Did you say circle? Are we psychically linked? Last one. Did you say square? Amazing. Well done. What we're going to do next is I have some playing cards here. Just a regular deck. As you can see, if I move that little, just a regular deck. Can't really see very well right now. It's a regular deck of playing cards. You still can't see very well. They're a regular deck, I promise. I'm going to give them a shuffle, and then we're going to see how good your intuition is. And we're going to make it trickier as we go. So to begin with, all you're going to do is guess whether the card is going to be red or black. When we make it trickier, you're going to guess which suit the card is, then the number, then the entire card. And if you get the entire card each and every time, we're going to Vegas. Okay, so to begin with then, red or black? Black. Red or black? Black. Red or black? Red or black? Black. Couple more. Red or black? Red. Red or black? Black. With a little shuffle, and avoid dropping them. I made sure to take the jokers out this time. Last time there was a little joker that stayed in. This time you're guessing which suit. So you're guessing between hearts, diamonds, clubs and spades. This is where it starts to get a little trickier. But I think you can do it. So, which suit is this? It's hearts. Which suit is this? It's diamonds. Which suit is this? Spades. Let's do a few more. Which suit is this? Clubs. How cool is that? One of each. What suit is this? It's hearts. And this? Hearts again. A couple more. Hearts again. It's another heart. I'll choose again. Oh no, we're good. But it could be. What suit is this? Last one. Did you say diamond? Fantastic. Trickier still. Ready? Back to shuffling. This time, the number or the letter on the card. So ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, king. Ready? What number? Did you say 3? And again, number or letter? Did you say 2? How about now, number or letter? Did you say 5? Did you get them all right? Is it spooky? How about now? 4. All very low cards. 5. A couple more. Did you say ace? Last one. Did you say jack? The hardest level then. Boss level. Final boss level. I want to know the exact card. Imagine if you get all of these right. Definitely Vegas. And every casino until they're thrown out. Oh, that would be fun. So, ready? Fancy your chances. Use that gut feel. Use the intuition. I will psychically project. Let's see how we do. Let's do a few. Ready? Okay. Did you say 3 of spades? Let's try some more. Did you say 7 of spades? How about now? Six of spades. I might need to shuffle again. No, we're good. It's on the other side of this card. Did you say Queen of Diamonds? Let's do a couple more. Did you use the knowledge of my bad shuffling and say King of Diamonds? Last one. Did you say 10 of Diamonds? Diamonds, diamonds, diamonds. That's it for the playing cards. What I'm going to do next is use 2 lights. A white light and a purple light. I'll show you them both now so you can tell the difference. So, this is the white light and this is the purple light. What I'm going to do is hold one up or the other. So you have to guess white or purple. So, white light or purple light? Let's have your first guess. It's white light. And again. Purple light. And again. Purple light. Let's do a few more. White light. Ready? White light. And again. Purple light. Couple more. White light. Purple light. Purple light. White light. Last time. White light or purple light? White light. How did you get on there? It was a bit of a quick fire round. Okay. Same thing again, but this time, how many fingers? So, have a guess when you're ready. So, how many fingers? Did you guess 2? How many fingers? Did you guess 5? How many fingers? Did you guess 8? I'd also accept 4 because it's technically 4 on each hand. How many fingers? Good. How many fingers? Good. How many fingers? Good. Last time, how many fingers? Good. How did you get on that time? So, we're at the final test of our final test. I hope you've enjoyed it all so far. And again, this is going to increase in difficulty as we go. So I have here some coloured pencils, some of which you'll remember from earlier. I have a yellow, orange, pink, black, blue and purple. To begin with, I'm going to start with a choice of 2 that I'm going to hold up, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6. Let's see how you do with that intuition. So we're going to start with blue and black. Which am I going to hold up? It's black. And again. Black again. One more time. Black again. Feels a little unfair. This time I'm introducing orange. So we have black, blue and orange. Ready? Which colour? Blue. And again. Orange. And again. Black. One more time. Orange. Let's introduce that 4th colour. So, yellow comes into the mix now, so we have blue, black, orange and yellow. Which colour? Orange. And again. Yellow. And again. Yellow. One more time. Let's introduce another colour. Let's introduce a purple to the mix. So we now have blue, orange, yellow, black and purple. Here we go. Which colour? Blue. And again, which colour? Purple. And again. One more time. Orange. So here we are with all 6 colours. We're introducing pink now. Let's show you again all of the colours here. So, black, yellow, orange, purple, blue and pink. So for your final set of guesses, which colour? Pink. And again, which colour? Blue. Which colour? Yellow. Which colour? Yellow again. Which colour? Purple. 2 more. Which colour? Oh, sorry, that was black. Which colour? Purple this time. Last one. Which colour? Orange. How did you do? Lots and lots of variables there. If you were very, very good, then how exciting. And if you weren't, then hey, you're just like the rest of us. So I hope you have enjoyed all of these tests. We are now at the very end. We've sharpened you up cognitively. We've looked at how your brain has worked when it comes to perception. We've investigated how well you can focus, and we've had a little look at the back of your brain into that unconscious perhaps with the Rorschach test before seeing if we can tap into that psychic ability that you might have, or to see how well you trust that gut. But thank you very much for joining me today, and I hope that you enjoyed some of these tests, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Take care.